You nabbed Carmen Sandiego just as she was about to complete Project History Sweep, a plan to steal a certain Acme dossier. Why would Carmen be after such a file? Well, now that you have proven yourself to be among Acme's elite, I can let you in on a piece of top-secret, confidential, highly classified information. Carmen Sandiego was once an Acme detective. Yes, that's right, Time Sleuth. Carmen was one of our brightest stars, rising from a gumshoe to a master detective faster than any agent in Acme history. Unfortunately, catching crooks became too easy for Carmen. She needed greater intellectual challenge. And what could be more challenging than outsmarting Acme? Her personal dossier records the sad tale of how Carmen turned from our best agent to our most... Carmen must have thought that by stealing this file she could obliterate her past, but due to your brilliant sleuthing, her top-secret history is still intact. And Carmen Sandiego is finally behind bars where she belongs. I thank you. Acme thanks you. And history thanks you. There's no... Quit hanging around the office. Why are you back in the office? No. Welcome to Acme Time, Net Time Pilot. We've got a major problem. Carmen Sandiego, the world's most notorious thief, just stole our Chrono Skimmer. What's a Chrono Skimmer? The only time travel device on the planet, that's all. Now Carmen and her cohorts control it, and they're on their way to steal historic treasures from the past. If they succeed, all of world history will get thrown out of whack. Only one person can stop them. You. I'll tell you how. Wherever the Chrono Skimmer goes, it leaves a time tunnel behind. Think of it as a passage between two holes in the fabric of time. It was a problem we never got around to fixing, and it's a good thing we didn't, because now you can follow the thieves' trail through the time tunnels. There's the time portal. So jump in and I'll give you more details while you travel. It's takeoff time, Time Pilot! See that portal, Pilot? Pop in and procrastinate. Okay, take a deep breath, scratch your nose, cross your toes, and leap into the... The time portal awaits, so jump in and hang on. When you're ready to take off, just jump into that... When you're here in the tunnel, I can talk to you, but once you're in the past, I'll be out of contact. In fact, I won't even be born yet. But don't worry. I'll send along an Acme good guide to help you. This first trip is a long one. You're going all the way back to ancient Egypt, where there's something vile on the Nile. Queen Hatshepsut should have taken the throne by now, but it hasn't happened. Find out why. Congratulations! You snagged that sneaky servile, bagged the Book of the Dead, and even managed to mummify a pharaoh. I salute you! Thanks to you, the ancient ruler will have laughter in the afterlife, and Egyptian history is restored. Great job! There's another case ahead if you want to take it. Ready to get... Tie on your toga, Time Pilot. This time tunnel terminates in ancient Rome, circa 50 BCE, during Julius Caesar's reign. For some reason, Rome's amazing water system is completely dry. You'd better find out. Way to go, Time Pilot! You busted that beastly bell jar, found the forum, and restored the history of civilization. Thanks to you, Rome's sewer system is in top working order, and because of that, we all have indoor. For that, you deserve recognition. I'm promoting you to Time Scout. Now you've got something to scout about. There's a whole new case just up ahead. Can you take... Your next stop in time is the 11th century. You'll land in Vinland. You know it as North America, but no one will call it that for another 500 years. Leif Erikson and his band of Vikings should have departed for Greenland by now, but they're going nowhere fast. Find out what's holding... Looking good, Time Scout. I must say, those Vikings have nothing on you in the toughness department. Oh, thanks, Rob. Sounds like the time crime wave is continuing. There's another history mystery to be solved straight ahead. Are you ready to take on... This tunnel only jumps ahead a dozen years to 1015. But you're going from the wilderness to high culture, the kingdom of Japan during the Heian era. Murasaki Shikibu should be writing the world's first novel by now, but her pages are blank. Go seek out the source of her... Terrific tracking, Time Scout! The world's first novel is well on its way to publication. Thanks to you, Mediva's in a cell, and Murasaki is moonlighting her way... You're doing excellent work, and now's your chance to do more of the same. Another case is coming. We're whizzing down the years to feudal England in the 9th century. By now, William the Conqueror should be done conquering and on his way to kinghood. But William's worried, and something's amiss. See? Congratulations! You clapped the cuffs on General Mayhem and put that big old Domesday book back on the shelf. Old King William is a happy... I've decided to promote you. Consider yourself a time trooper. Congratulations! If you like, we could troop on ahead where another case is waiting. You're tunneling to the 13th century, where China's Yuan dynasty is powering up. But an historical link between East and West is missing. Better explore the problem. Excellent work! You rescued the Polo family, jailed Jacqueline Hyde, and did some pretty sharp... Congratulations, Time! Looks like Carmen's causing more crime just ahead in time. Can you tell... This time tunnel leads to Western Africa in the 14th century. It's the height of the Mali Empire, and a pivotal pilgrimage should have hit the road by now. The problem is, no one's going anywhere. See what... Great going! You busted Bug Zapper and you saved the day for Mansa Musa by snagging that salt with your clever... You've done excellent work, as usual. Can you continue on and... You're moving on to Germany in the 1400s, birthplace of mechanical printing. The first edition of a very important book should be on the shelves by now, but it's nowhere to be found. Time for a title... Way to go! You put the chains on Jane Reaction, mastered the printing process, and got Gutenberg back in the biblical book. Work like that deserves a reward. Hey, can you handle a promotion? Good, because now you're a time detective. And if you want to try your title on for size, there's another case brewing. Time detective, I've got a major bummer bulletin. Carmen Sandiego has just chrono skimmed into Acme Jail and then back out again with her heinous horde in tow. That's right. She used our technology to pull a jailbreak. How embarrassing. Now, We've reinforced the prison with transtemporal laser bars so another jailbreak can't happen. But of course now those crooks are back out there pilfering paraphernalia from the past. They must be recaptured. It's a good... Right now, you're fast-forwarding to 1460, where something strange has happened in the Inca Empire's accounting. You'll have to straighten out this naughty... Congratulations! You re-jailed Jane Reaction, recaptured the accounting quipus, and fixed food distribution for the whole Inca... And speaking of empire builders, Carmen has already pulled another time heist. Can you take... You're speeding toward the coast of Spain in 1493, where an Atlantic Ocean traveler is lost at sea. The folks who financed his trip are mucho worried, so you'd better try to find out what's causing... Congratulations! You charted the way across the Atlantic, rescued Christopher Columbus, and put Dr. Belljar back. You're doing great work, and we need you to keep it up. Another crime has struck another time. Can you... You're heading for the height of Europe's Renaissance, Florence, Italy in 1505. But where there should be a masterpiece, there's just a lot of moping. See if you can... Well done, detective. You subdued Servile again, got the machinery in order, and helped Leonardo get a chuckle out of... Sounds like another time crime is already in the works. Can you move on to another case? Your next stop in time is the 16th century, in the heart of Central America. The century's most important Aztec ceremony should be starting right about now. But instead of worshiping, there's just a lot of worrying. Better... Yes! Bugs Zapper is behind bars again. Montezuma is under a new headdress, and the Aztecs have another day in the sun, all because of you, detective. But it looks like there's fresh villainy ahead. Can you take another case? You're blasting through the past to the end of the 16th century, where a big batch of Shakespeare's plays are missing. The show must go on, detective. So... Way to go! You tossed Medieval in the dungeon, helped Shakespeare with his scripts, and got the Globe together. All in time. That performance deserves a promotion. Your new badge says, Time Inspector. And there's a crime up ahead that needs inspecting. Your next stop is North America 1776. A key American document should have been signed by now, but it's nowhere in sight. You'll be handling a political hot potato. Well done! You re-jailed General Mayhem, bartered your way from Virginia to Philly, and redrafted the Declaration of Independence. But don't get too comfy. There's another crime dead ahead in time. Can I put you... Next stop is the early 19th century. Lewis and Clark should have crossed the Rockies by now, but instead they seem to be stopped in their tracks. Better see if you can get... Congratulations once again! You rebusted the Baron, learned to speak with your hands, and led Lewis and Clark to the Columbia... But there's more lawlessness in the very near future, Time Inspector. Can you move on to a... You're making a short hop forward to 1808 in Vienna, Austria. The sounds from Symphony Hall are strangely silent, and that means something's amiss. You better lend an ear. Sharp work, Inspector! You flattened Jekyll and Hyde and helped Beethoven rescore his 5th and 6th. All 8 escaped crooks are back in jail for good. But Carmen must have another operative on the job because there's more trouble ahead. Can you... Speaking of electricity, you're headed for the age of invention. Menlo Park, New Jersey in the 1870s. There should be a buzz about the electric light bulb by now, but I hear someone's blown a fuse. Better see if you can illuminate. Yay for you! You engineered an elegant solution to that problem. Decryption is in the cooler, and Edison is in the history books thanks to your fast thinking. Looks like you've caught all of Carmen's creeps. But there's still a major problem dead ahead. Can I put you on a very big new case? You're headed for the early 1960s and Star City, USSR. Yuri Gagarin is supposed to be blasting off as the first man in space, but there's a problem. He's not on board his rocket. There's got to be a very clever criminal. Excellent work! Not only did you get Yuri out into space on time, but you retrieved Acme's most important crime-fighting device, the Chrono Skimmer. For that, I'm proud to promote you to the highest rank a time pilot can achieve. You are now a time sleuth! Ta-da! But there's no time for basking in your glory. Carmen is still out there, traveling the time tunnels, and until she's locked away, history won't be safe. Your next case will be your biggest. Chasing Carmen herself. Say you'll take it. Now the chase has changed, Time Sleuth. You've got the Chrono Skimmer, so you can go anywhere in time. Carmen, on the other hand, can only retrace the time tunnel she's on. Okay, then take a break. Great work so far. Fine. You certainly deserve a rest. Come back soon, though. Crime waits. Well, thanks for your work so far. When you return, we'll Fine. Great job so far, by the way. Take some time off. Then we'll pick up. When you're ready to continue, we'll pick up our search. As soon as you're ready to start again, let me know. Thanks. Great work so far. Come back soon. When you decide to resume the search, we'll pick it up from here. You deserve a break after that great work. I'll hold down the fort.